The score 149 to 146. Russell Westbrook is back. He scored 41 points, had 10 rebounds and 8 assists, and Bradley Beal poured in another 37, 6, and 4. They combined for 78 points and 12 assists. Guys, that is efficient basketball from two amazing, great players. It was so much fun to watch. We're going to get to the highlights here, but I just wanted to show you guys how excited I am. I want to say, I called this, if you follow me on Twitter, Russell Westbrook gets the chip. I called on Twitter, I said, the more I watch replays of their games, the more I think the duo will work as Russell Westbrook gets healthy. And I said it was coming, and it came tonight. For those saying this is one good game by Russell Westbrook, he's still washed, which is just asinine. You're not washed and put up 41, 10, and 8. Whatever. But for those of you who are saying that, Russell Westbrook didn't just have one game. He had 26, 6, and 4 just the last game versus the Atlanta Hawks. He's trending in the right direction. And here's the issue. He's still not 100% in game shape yet. So what you saw is going to get better. The thing that I think will regress some, he's not going to continue to shoot 37% from 3. He'll shoot closer to 32, 33. That's what I'm hoping, which it would be good for him. 37%. I mean, that's just awesome. If he can stay there, I'd be happy. That's the only area I expect to kind of regress just a little bit. But as far as getting to the basket, his endurance is just going to get better. But guys, here was the most important part and most surprising, not surprising, my favorite part about the game last night versus the Brooklyn Nets, in which the Wizards won 149 and 146. Being on the backs of their stars, Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal. It was in the last minute and a half of that game. You can see that Russell will ask for the matchup against Kevin Durant. He wanted it no other way. He threw everyone else off of him and said, this is me. I got this. I am going to guard him. And man, was he elite on defense in that closing minute and a half to 2 minutes. That's part I was most impressed with Russell Westbrook. What I was most impressed with Bradley Beal was that he didn't even shoot any shots in the first quarter. He took his time. Sometimes he looked like he was sulking a little bit because he couldn't get started. He had a slow start, but he took his time, and Russell Westbrook gave him his opportunity. I want to say gave, but you know, they worked in, they played off of each other. Bradley Beal got his opportunities late in the third and in the fourth quarter, and it worked great. I knew this duo would work. I knew it was a matter of time. I still think the Wizards need to make improvements to the roster via trade, free agency in the offseason, and things like that. I don't think this team is just going to miraculously just be great and make you deep run in the playoffs. They have two players in Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal who are elite. But outside of that, Bertans hasn't shot well all year long. He's dropped below 32% from 3 for the season. Rui, he's just not that good. Denny sometimes can disappear because he's young. They got to make improvements to this roster. But I do want to give credit to Ish Smith and Mo Wagner. They were amazing. Not only were they efficient, not only were they working hard on defense, they brought the energy. The energy and the vibe that they brought on the court was absolutely amazing. Look at some of these clips that I'm going to show you in the highlights about Mo Wagner just being so excited to play alongside Russell Westbrook. And that's the kind of energy you need to make some kind of noise in this Eastern Conference. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to this. Guys, I will see you guys next time. I think we got Damian Lillard next. Russell Westbrook always shows up for that. So that'll be a lot of fun too. This is a great duo, guys. Just give it time. Be patient. Enjoy the season. But guys, as always, make sure you please subscribe to the YouTube channel. It will really help me out. I would appreciate it. Click the like button. That'll push my video out even more. And if you're not following the podcast, please, the West Wolf Podcast. I'm on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Breaker, Radio Public, all those. Go chugga, subscribe, and hit that subscribe button on my podcast. I would really, really appreciate it. But guys, here are the highlights. I hope you guys enjoy. And as always, until next time, peace.
And you must keep him off the offensive glass because he has a ton of energy.
Westbrook with the lefts. He's done so well operating down there for the Wizards.
He's solid.
Former teammates from last year in Houston. Westbrook knocks down his second three, and now it's a 10-point ball game.
Here, they're going to switch. So Mo should have a small on him. Get the ball to Mo. There you go.
Good call. He had Shamet. Ish Smith, the veteran, found him. And now it's a 7-point ball game.
And that basket, oh, there we go.
And now Mo Wagner with the steal. Here comes Mo for the dunk.
There you go, big fella.
Beal going at Johnson. Step back. Got it. First field goal attempt of the game for
3 threes in transition in the first quarter, and now he has to look back.
Nice. The find by Beal, the finish by Wagner. A chance for a three-point play. Here's Harris for 3. No. Rebound Hachimura. Beal leads it off for Lopez for the easy 2. Bruce Brown stops that backdoor cut, but it's a steal here by Westbrook. Westbrook going at Harris again. 17 now for Westbrook. Here's Beal against Brown. Gets the pick by Lopez, and we've got ourselves a tie game.
You're playing offense. If it's that hard to find him in transition.
Beal all the way to the hoop with the left. Beautiful move by Bradley.
So, great job by the Wizards bench of staying behind their teammates. Supporting them. Dodging bullet after bullet, not finding guys in transition, especially shooters.
Fadeaway baseline by Beal. 15 now for Beal. Ish Smith the lob to Wagner. They changed that 3 to a 2 for Green.
And done, they'll be in a better situation.
Smith, a corner 3. Westbrook comes right back with a 3 of his own. He's got 26. Jordan. Westbrook steals it, has 2 seconds, finds Wagner, puts it up in time, and hits it. Mo Wagner with 16 points on 7 of 8 from the floor. Westbrook, wow, difficult aim. Beal against Shaman, goes baseline, finishes with Beal fading away.
To contain Kevin Durant.
Beal gets all the way to the hoop. Kick out Matthews for 3, in and out, rebound by Hachimura. Beal for 3. That's good for Irving. Beal, he gets fouled. A chance for a 3-point play for Westbrook. Good box out with the rebound. Westbrook, he gets fouled. Does he get the roll? Yes, and one.
And not letting Joe Harris even catch the ball, so you're out of the play.
Here's Beal. He attacks the hoop, and he gets fouled by Hachimura for 3. Rui hits a big 3. Brings it back though. Up ahead, here comes Westbrook. 2, Westbrook. The hoop with the left tie game. Beal will pull up for 3. He hits it.
Big hit.
35 for Beal, 2-point game. Matthews with the steal. Here's Westbrook for 3. He hits it. Wizards up by 1. Bounce. 2.9. Irving can't move. That should have been a travel. He missed the layup anyway. There's a foul. Hang on. There is a foul. All right. He makes the first. I still say miss this one. He gets it to go. He was trying to miss. Only 7/10 of a second. Don't foul. Harris to inbounds. Durant doesn't get it off in time, and the Wizards are going to win this.